I'll never forget the way I felt sitting in the pew at Mount Harvest Church in Milan, Ohio. The stained glass light poured in just right. The sanctuary was full, but my heart felt quiet. It was Palm Sunday, and Pastor Joe stood tall at the pulpit, voice steady, Bible open, eyes lit with that fire he always carries when he's about to deliver something deep. He said something that shook me, something I couldn't stop thinking about. He said, there are people in the Bibles whose names we never heard. No title, no fame, just obedience, just a yes that changed everything. And then he told the story of a man we don't know, a man who didn't make it into the spotlight or the history books. He wasn't one of the disciples. He didn't walk on water. He didn't preach to crowds or perform miracles. No, all he did was let Jesus borrow his donkey. That's it. A simple act, but that donkey carried the King of Kings into Jerusalem. And right there in my seat, my chest got tight. I thought, would have I said yes? Would I have given Jesus my donkey, my ride, my comfort, my plans, my day? Pastor Joe looked over the congregation and his voice cracked just a little when he said, I believe when we get to heaven, there's going to be a gallery, not of the rich and the famous, but of the faithful. There'll be frames on the wall, moments frozen in eternity, and I believe one of those frames is going to be a man handing over a donkey, not knowing that he was helping fulfill a prophecy, not knowing the king was about to walk into his destiny because of his simple yes. I just sat there, tears welled up in my eyes because suddenly I wasn't just sitting in church, I was seeing heaven. I could hear it too, the gospel choir swelling, the saints in the white robes and the voices rising. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by. It hit me deep. I don't want to just watch from the pew anymore. I want to walk with Jesus. I want to give him everything, even my donkey. That's when it happened. My soul stood up before I did. And before I knew it, I was walking to the front. Not because someone told me to, not because I had it all together, but because I didn't. Because I needed him with my yes. Because I wanted to be part of that heavenly picture. I wanted to be framed in obedience. So today, I got baptized. I went under that water and left behind my shame, my fear, my doubt, my maybes later, my I'm not good enoughs. I left it all there. And when I came up, I felt brand new, clean, free, glowing with glory. Just like that song says, I'm ready to fly away one day. But until then, I'm going to live like someone who gave Jesus my donkey, my life, my yes. So if you're reading this, maybe you've been sitting in the pew too long. Maybe you felt unseen, unknown, unqualified. But let me tell you, God sees you. He knows your name, even when the world doesn't. He wants your yes. And when you give it, you become part of the greatest story ever told. So don't wait for a spotlight. Look for your donkey. Look for your moment to say yes. And when the gospel music rises and the glory of the Lord fills the room, may your heart say what mine did. Here I am, Lord. Use me.